split stance starts. So what we're gonna do here is we can do a split stance start without a band, and then we're gonna add some resistance to it, and these guys are gonna show you what that looks like. But what we're focusing on a split stance start, right, is getting our weight over our top of our toe. So we wanna be bent here, we want our heel off the ground, toe pointed forward, our calf, our hamstring, our glute, and our quad loaded, and then we're gonna have good sprint posture or acceleration posture. So that means we're still a rod from our ear through our hip, and if I get a straight line, I can be a rod all the way through my ankle. On this, what I'm doing, it's more, a lot of people think of like a wide receiver stance, but a lot of this come out of this without even realizing it. So it's a good drill to work because all your athletes are going to condition and they'll probably start in a split stance start. Making sure we're doing the acceleration mechanics right is a good idea. So I get in this position, and what I'm going to focus on is this back leg will drive up as this leg extends. So I'm going to extend out, and I'm going to keep that sprint or that acceleration posture. I'm not working into that top speed sprint yet. So the acceleration's posture and the sprint posture are completely different because our legs are going to be a piston action up and back, and it's not going to be a cycle or a recovery leg action that we talk about in top speed sprint mechanics. So I like to tell my athletes to think about putting a pane of glass here in their mind. They're trying to break that with this knee and then drive with maximal force back. This front leg, they're thinking about, oh, this is my strong leg, how can I explode off of that? And they're staying over the top. So the first probably 10 to 15 yards, they're working that acceleration phase. We're trying to come out at probably about 45 degrees, build that up, and then we'll build up into top speed sprint mechanics. So what I'll have these guys do is Tim's going to show you what it looks like without. So we're not going to do a band or add any resistance. So what he's going to do here is he's going to load his front leg. He's bent. He's nice for you want to pull that stomach through just a little bit more. He's got a good posture there, and then he can even probably put a little bit more weight over his toes. And then as he goes, so he's going to go. He's driving that knee out. And he kind of rolled out of it, which is okay. But he's driving his knee out and trying to break that pane of glass and then come back with that piston action up and down, keeping that good acceleration posture over as he builds up. So as he jogs back here, now what we can do with this is Brandon's going to wrap a band around him. I like to do this. You can do this with a sled or anything. I like to kind of add the human factor to give us resistance. We get to see how much resistance he needs. And Brandon's going to be ready for it. He's probably going to hold a little bit tighter. He's going to sink down, make sure he's ready. And Tim's going to keep that acceleration phase with the resistance, trying to pull Brandon over. So whenever he's ready again, he loads it, driving the knees, keeping that acceleration phase, and then out as he goes. So pretty simple drill, but a lot of athletes use it. Most athletes are going to use that. We want to make sure, again, we're loading that front leg, getting a nice split stance, keeping that rod, and then thinking about breaking that pane of glass and putting all our force backwards to propel ourselves forwards.